friends. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Barbara Radzivikas and I'm Bondi Crafter. Welcome, friends. Welcome, my new subscribers. So great to have new subscribers, and welcome back, my friends, my crafting friends. Great to see you here. This week has been great for me. I went to the wool shop, the Granny Square at Newtown, not far from here. It's about 6 kilometres away. And I bought some wool. I haven't bought wool for a long time in the flesh shop. I took a video of John scanning up some wool. They allowed to use their equipment, which is great. So he scanned up 3 skeins into nice little cakes for me. He usually winds them into balls, but this time at the shop we were having a day off, so he had time and he did that for me. It was great. I loved it. I bought some wool that I thought I had a project for. I bought 6 skeins of baby alpaca and I started knitting, but there wasn't enough meterage in the balls, so I'm keeping that for some nice soft hats or something, because it was only like 80 meters in a ball. Beautiful soft wool though. Well, alpaca. I also got the sock yarn, and that was a great surprise for me because in my sock experience I haven't made striped socks before that came in a ball that's striped, and it's a German ball. And it's so fun. And it has a special green meter or 2 at the beginning of the ball and in the middle of it, so that you can start and have identical socks. Well, pretty much fraternal socks. Pretty much identical, but not quite. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've also got some footage of John crocheting, maybe. Anyway, I'll show the end product. He made me a shawl out of his crocheting. It is fab. So that was my gift, and now he is making me some crocheted socks out of the same yarn. Maybe inside slippers or socks, depending how they feel. I don't think I will put them in shoes, so they're probably indoor slippers. And yeah. So let's have a look at what I have been doing. We'll also have a look at some fabrics, some quilting fabrics that Judith bought for me. A beautiful collection of fabrics for quilting. So that's also included in this video. So also have a look at the socks. So I've half made one sock. This is it on the blocker. So soft and crunchy. I love crunchy socks. But I imagine when I wash it, it'll go very soft and lovely. So yeah, can't wait for that. This is all I've got left of the wool. So later on this afternoon I will get on with the other half. I have done some, but hopefully I'll get a bit further on. The interesting thing about this ball of wool is it has a yellow beginning. So there's 2 yellow beginnings in the ball, and it's so interesting. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to use the yellow, but I like the yellow in it. And this is my second one. So the brown is a bit longer, but that doesn't matter. I also took out a section of this really light colour because I didn't want it in my sock. I just thought it was too light. And so I'm up to the heel flap now, second one. I really like making these socks. They're different to all the other socks I've made. And they're so, I don't know, it's exciting when you come to something that you don't exactly know what's going to happen. So, yeah, it fits lovely. Let's see how my sock making goes.
Sessions with a teacher. Yeah, so you get both 2 hours beginner. Yeah, I have it. Yeah. Oh, good. Hi, Serena. I must have broken the glass. Yeah, it just had the phone was ringing even though I had someone on hold. I have 2 lovely customers. So it was just, yeah, you can't multiply. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
John's been crocheting. If you remember from a podcast a couple of months ago, someone donated some blue yarn. It was left at the doorway of our block of flats. It was 8 or 10 balls of it. It is acrylic, but you know, it's beautiful and it's variegated. It's Anko 8-ply acrylic, and there's 100 grams in each ball. And John, I gave it to John, and he's been crocheting, and he's made me a shawl for Hanukkah. So he crocheted this. I'm not sure what stitch it's called because I don't crochet, but it's one that he followed on YouTube. And he's doing all these fancy stitches now, but it's quite big. It's lovely. And it looks great. I love it. It feels so soft. So he's now on to a pair of socks. So I'm really lucky. I'm getting a pair of crocheted socks or house slippers, and I've got a shawl, a scarf. It's very long. It's about 2.5 meters long. It's perfect. I think it took 3 balls of that wool. I love it. So yeah, that's what he's been doing, crocheting. It's lovely. I've had some fabric fun this week. I went to see Judith, and she's been on a couple of days off, and she bought fabric for me. That's so lovely, and such a beautiful piece, and it's from one of my favorite lines of fabric. It's the Gasties. So look at this beautiful pile that Judith got me. I just love it. There's a panel. See, this girl is me, I have to say. I look like that most of the time. It's a beautiful panel. The girls are beautiful. I don't have any of these prints, and Judith got them for me. Look at that, isn't that lovely? The colours and the detail in this line of fabric is just beautiful. I love maps. That's a particularly nice line of fabric also. This is quilting fabric, by the way. Library fabric. I think the theme is the library, and that's a map. They're sort of Victorian maps, just lovely. And cats. Do you see Kitty Levine there? She's a calico. Oh, this is a beautiful fabric. It's well, it doesn't. It's Dear Stella design. It is beautiful. And this is another from this line of the library. So gorgeous. It's Robert Kaufman. But the flowers and the detail in this is just lovely. The beautiful flowers. Look at those beautiful flowers and the detail in them. It's just gorgeous. This is a big piece of fabric. So, there I am sewing. I just really love this line of fabric. Here I am sewing with the cat. It's just so good. And another piece. I just think they're so beautiful. Look, here he is on the train line. And the girls. It's just lovely. This reminds me of Mulga Bill. Mulga Bill's bicycle. There was a guy from Eaglehawk who caught the cycling craze. There's never been a hill like this man said. Read the story, it's by Banjo Patterson. It's a poem that we learnt when we were children. The trip Mulga Bill had on his bicycle is so funny. And it goes, you have to read it really fast. And Mulga Bill got a new bicycle, a penny farthing, and he jumped on it and he went sailing. Google it and have a look at the poem. It is just hilarious, although Mulga Bill didn't end up well. It's lovely. That's John crocheting, but he's going to learn knitting apparently. Here I am sewing. I'm back. It's the afternoon and I'm having my dinner. It is vegetable soup in a nice soup cup. I know it's summer here, but you wouldn't know it. It's so breezy and cold and windy that I'm having soup tonight. I've made up the week's supply of soup in cups, soup cups, put in the microwave. This is I make different batches of vegetable soup. I mean, none of them ever turn out the same. But this is one of the better ones. And basically it is just onions and carrots sauteed with some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, some curry, black pepper, And I just saute that for about 10 minutes till it's smelling lovely. Sometimes celery, not in this batch though. And then I add a large sweet potato, a red potato, 3 white potatoes chopped up to, you know, smallish pieces, about 1 centimetre square, and some cauliflower if I've got it. This one hasn't got cauliflower in it, it's just potato, so it's basically a potato soup. And I top that up with water so the water is above the level of the veg, and I let it cook for a couple of hours till the potatoes are nice and soft and it smells delicious. Then I put some salt in. Then John gives it a blitz with the blitzer, and then I divide it up, and that usually makes about 7 or 8 big cups of vegetable soup. I'll also, in the stock, for the stock, when I add the water, I also put a chicken noodle soup mix in, just for extra taste. So really it is chicken noodle soup with vegetables and pureed, and it is so lovely. So it's too hot for me to drink at the moment, so I'll wait and then I will drink it, and it's beautiful. In the meantime, I got on with my socks. So this is a one finished sock. I put it on the blocker so you could see what it actually looks like. I love it. Even this white strip that I put in. So I love the gusset, no holes, and I like the toe. It's lovely. And I do a 2x2 rib on most things, so it has a 2x2 rib for the cuff. And it feels really crispy and lovely. And this is the second one, so I'm up to the foot now, and the dark brown. By the way, this is a K Linton sock pattern, the vanilla sock, the basic sock pattern that is the basic for every other sock, I would imagine, but it is just perfect. And she has a video out that she made a fair while back, but step by step on how to make socks. It's fab. That's how I started making socks. So yeah, I'm going to have my soup now. I won't slurp. And I'll get back to the fabrics. It's very delicious. Back to the fabrics. I think I showed you John knitting. He crochets, but we're saying that's him knitting. And then I just love the purple and the colour of the flowers in this beautiful piece of fabric. It's so handy. You can cut the little pieces, fussy cut them, or have them as a big piece of fabric. I think Judith bought me 2 meters of this. It is lovely. It's Alexander Henry, 2018, and it's called A Ghastly Notion, the Lyon design. I love ghastlies. I can't say it enough, but I do. I think it's one of my favourite, all-time favorite fabrics. And then there's this beautiful mustard, and look how much more perfect can this get for a quilter and a knitter. We're all included in this fabric. It's beautiful, and the mustard colour is lovely too. It's 100% cotton, and it's WE fabrics. So I haven't really heard of this company before, but I love this fabric. It's such a lovely colour also. And that is what Judith got me. So lucky. A beautiful friend. This is what I bought myself. I ordered this one online. Sheep. And it reminds me of Scotland. You know, those croft houses and the sheep and the sheepdog. It could be Scotland, or it could be New England in the States. And it's Elizabeth Studio, that one. I'll put the shop that I got it from. It's an Australian company that I got it from. It's called Find a Fabric. Google. They can find you anything, really. And this is the other piece I got. And I bought 2 meters of sheep. I just love these sheep. The detail is wonderful. So I'm thinking I might make a couple of project bags for next year. And then this is my fabric, so I'm putting it with the ones that Judith got me. And it's big ghastlies. Not the same as the other one. Each year they make different different collection. This one's 2017. But I think I might make myself a quilt out of this. I just love the girl, and I have used some of these fabrics in other quilts. So that was lovely. So that's it for me for this episode, a short episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone is well, and you'll join me next time. That's me signing off. Bye, friends. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. It will help my channel grow, hopefully. Bye, friends.